Hi guys, Judy here. Okay, part 3 of Rapture talk about my experience today with God. There is a person named Dennis Watson who commented on a video that I did, I think a month ago or so about this time. It has almost like 4,000 views, which was a lot for my channel. So I'm like, what? Um, and because, I say things that I just get criticized up and down. I always have for the things I say, God says, and I get accused of all this stuff. It's cool. I don't care. I'd rather have a few people that God can talk to and receive than, a bunch of people. But I was kind of shocked when I saw the views on it, because in the early days when he fell on my son, we got like thousands, like 20,000 views. And then it went into a lot more than that. They were going to all the nations. It was insane what God did on the Judy Smith channel. Anyway, let me get back to what this guy said today. Thank you, Dennis. God bless you. I even listened to your 2011 video just because I wanted to hear more from you after your comment. His comment, the timing of it, and the words of it are brilliant, and the timing of it was brilliant, and God is brilliant. And we see God's brilliance through others when they open their mouth and speak his words. So, well, he opened his computer and typed it. But anyway, when I was explaining to you the longing that he has for you and how he can't wait to see you, I wasn't just, like I made it clear in the last part 2, I'm sharing this because it's for you too. This is not look how great I am. This is look how great you are. And I am great. I'm not going to lie. God thinks I'm great, but he thinks you're great too. And he told me that many of the bride didn't know it. And he said, can you tell them who I really am and how I really feel about them? And many of you do receive it and you do know. Okay, and that's great. So this is just a reminder for when you have a rough day, okay? Because some days we feel totally unloved and forgotten by God. This rapture wait is not for wimps. It's hard, but it's going to be worth it. It's hard, but it's good for our soul. Anyway, so this is a reminder to all of us. I just can't even believe how excited I am now. I'm even more rapture centric, which is going to make it really hard. I'll have a total rapture hangover if we're here tomorrow in the morning. I'm just going to have a really hard day. I know it, because every time he does really powerful stuff like this with me, it's even twice as hard to be here. It's hard enough, but then I don't want to be here double. And let me give you an example of that. But I need to talk about this comment first. Well, let me just give you the example first. For example, I was supposed to go to yoga, but after he fell on me in the car, after I dropped my son off at his friend's house to go to dance, that his parents were taking them and bringing them home. I do it next week, so I just had to drop him off. I was going to go to yoga and do my, my thing. And after he fell on me, I couldn't. I'm not going to go to yoga after that. All I could do was come home and just lay in my bed and think about him and give him all the glory and honor that is due him. I mean, it would be like a slap in the face to go do anything other than just sit in his presence after he shared so intimately. It'd be kind of like if a really good friend opens up with you and tells you something really deep, and then you're like, oh, thanks for sharing. I gotta go, or thanks for sharing. Do you want to go get donuts? Do you want to go extra? Do you want to go on a hike? It's like, wait, I just told you I opened up my soul to you, and you want to go on a hike, or you want to get donuts, or you just want to leave me now? It's kind of like when a man and a woman in a marriage, when they make love, they don't just get up and go. They stay together. And and anyway, anyway, I'm just I thought of that just now as I was talking. But so he, like I said, God always does this. I get a schedule going. I get, okay, and then he sabotages it. And this is what he did. And I'm glad he did, but it's still, And so I just came home and I just laid here. I was just like jello. I'm just like, in my heart, I wanted to go to yoga because it's so good for me. I have a very busy schedule. It's my only time to detox from the world, and literally physically detox, because it's very healthy for you. And I have a really busy schedule, so I have to feel good. And so I need to do that. And the Lord told me to go back because I quit doing it for a while. He's like, no, you got to do this for you. And he gave me permission to go. Like, you can still go, but why would I do that, Lord? How could I do that? No way am I doing that. There's no way I'm gonna do that. Like, that just didn't feel right. It would just be like, you poured out your heart to me. I'm gonna sit and think about you. And that's what I did. And I actually tried to make a video to share it with others to bless you, but the phone was messing up, so I'm just now getting around to doing it tonight. Anyway, so guys, I have I okay, yeah. So I guess I'm giving you an example of how he messes up my schedule. Like, I plan things, and then I can't ever get away from the rapture. The rapture. I try to sometimes just carry on because it's just to keep my sanity. But then he does these kind of things, and I'm like, you just want me to be, undone and sabotaged till you get here. You want me to only think about the rapture. And I do. And I'm grateful for it, but it's not easy. Okay. So, and like I said, I'm feeling it now because it would have been really good for me. I'd to have gone to yoga because, um, it helps me. It helps me to sleep. It just helps me. But anyway, so let me tell you what Dennis said, and I put it in the last video in the comment section. I'm going to put it in this video in the comment section, and so here's what he said. And you're going to be blown away because the timing of this comment, after God revealed to me how much he longs to see me, and I actually could feel it. And like I said, I can't put it into words. I get this comment. He says this. He says, "What do we wait for? The last trump of God." The first trump of God was sounded at Pentecost when the law was delivered to Moses. Trumpet of God sounds. Moses went up. God came down to a high place, an upper room, if you will. Moses turns into a shining one. Same thing at last trump at Pentecost. That's when we go up. We go up. Jesus comes down to a high place, an upper room, if you will. We turn into shining ones. Do you feel the excitement of the Holy Spirit inside of you? He is going to get to go home. He could not do it with the promise that he will always be with you and with us stuck on earth, so he is stuck. But at the rapture, that promise means he will be leaving along with us on earth. The restrainer will be out of the way. Fallen angels will be thrown down at the battle when we are raptured, and none of that is good for earth dwellers. Pentecost blessings, saints. Anyway, isn't that a brilliant comment? And then just the timing of it. Who would have thought that? I never thought of it that the Holy Spirit gets to go home, because Jesus and the Father, they're in heaven, but he left the Holy Spirit here with us. He left a part of himself, and he longs to go home too. He wants out of here too. But he's not going without us. We're going together. We're all going to be gone. And that's why the earth is going to be a very dark place. But don't worry, he's got his comebacks coming back in the 144K, and so it's all under the blood. So don't feel sad for your family members and lost loved ones. They are going to get saved. Most of them will turn around, but those few sheep that'll be lost, it's going to hurt his heart. But trust me, he's going to answer your prayers. Your people that you're covering are going to be saved. He will answer your prayers, okay? Just believe. Anyway, this comment is brilliant because can you just not see it? Just read it over and over again. There's so much richness to it. I just can't. I'm too tired, and this video is going to cut off. But just rest in that comment. It's from the Lord's lips. It really is. And the words I've been telling you, they're from him. And I love you guys, and I will see you soon. He's coming so soon. That's what he told me, and over again. So soon. We're going to be together finally so soon. I can't wait. Oh, my heart burns to see you, my love. The way he said it, I could just go on. And words can't even say it. But he said over and over, it's so soon. It's so soon. I'm almost here. And, so he's not delaying. And don't count years. Don't do it. I think it's evil when people do it. I do. I feel like it's evil. I just say now. Just say now. He's coming now. When you do, 2020, I did it the other day. I go, it's probably going to be till 2019, when I get in my really bad, grumpy rapture moods. Oh well, but that's evil talk. It really is. It's not faith talk. God told a 13-year-old prophet to believe it's today, and if you wake up here tomorrow, say it's today. That's how he wants you to live. So do that. Say it's today every day. And I love you guys, and I will see you soon. He's coming. He's coming. He's coming to pick us up, and he longs for us. He longs to go home too. The Holy Spirit wants to go home too. I love you. Night, night.